Hello. So I hope you can hear me. I just have a lot on my mind that I want to say to y'all. And it's nothing bad. I mean, it's not directed at anybody in particular, but it's just some thoughts on my mind. Well, I've had some extra time to focus on Scentsy, some extra time to focus on, the team, on my life as a new mom, all the things. And one of those things is transparency. Like, we all have to be very transparent with each other. And if we want something, like as moms, as adults, as humans, as women, as wives, daughters, whatever, you have to work for what you want. Like, that's just how the world works. And the thing is, after following up, with everybody that I did this week, so many of you are like, oh, well, I really want to have financial freedom. I want to stay home. I want this. I want to be debt free. And let's be honest, like, how many of us are actually working hard to do that, right? So before I actually decided to do Scentsy and work towards doing Scentsy full time, I joined because I needed extra money to pay my bills. Jeff was paying my bills for me. We did not live together. We were not engaged. But I did not have a great job that paid me well. I was doing 3 or 4 different jobs, and I really needed some money to pay those bills that were, that I had. I was living on my own, and I wasn't doing anything ridiculous. I wasn't going out spending my money on things I shouldn't. I just wasn't making enough. And so I was like, okay, well, I'll join Scentsy again. I reinstated and everything. But I wasn't working hard for it, let's be honest. Like, I did the bare minimum. I didn't have any money, so I thought I couldn't make it, right? That's a lie, okay? You do not need to do everything that you think you need to do to be successful at this business. Is it nice? Sure. But you don't have to do it to be successful. What builds a successful business is authenticity, is consistency, is working hard and just doing the dang thing, like Chloe says. And I've learned that because this past year I had my very, very best year in 2020. Right after we got married, COVID happened. I freaking crashed my car. I had one arm. I was working. It was hard. And it was my best year yet. And I was not doing everything I'm doing now. I was not being, as consistent as I am now. But guess what? I was being consistent in that time. I didn't necessarily have systems in place, but I knew what I wanted and I was going for it. And I was talking to people and I was keeping tabs on people. And that was a very, very hard time for me, actually. I got into a little bit of a dark place. It should have been the happiest time of my life. I was a newlywed. And here I was, 3 months into marriage, my husband had to bathe me, right? Someone said something the other day on a training I was watching, and it stuck with me, and I want you guys to think of it too, is there is always going to be something going on, right? Like, there is always going to be something going on in our lives. That's just how life works. There's always going to be something. But what you do with your kit and what you do matters, right? Nice blinker. So here's the thing. We all struggle, and it's okay to take a day or two. It is 100% okay to take a day or two. But we have to pick those kids back up if we're going to fight for what we want. So let me tell you, these last 2.5 months that I have been home with Harper, and I have been working my business, and I'm only working, let me tell you guys, I'm only sitting in my office working for 1 to 2 hours a day. The rest I do while she naps or in between cleaning or when Jeff comes home. But these have been some of the best months that I've had. Now, am I still struggling? Yes. Am I still having issues sponsoring? Yes. Am I still struggling to find people to party? Sometimes. But I'm not letting that stop me. My PRV is phenomenal now. I'm having consistent PRV, and that's where it starts. Is once you start having that consistent PRV, now I have more people I can go to, right? Now I have more people for a club. I have more people to join. I have more people for parties. You need to be consistent. And if you are not having those systems in place, then you're not going to be able to have the consistency that you need, because we're all going to forget. There are going to be people who fall through the cracks. And if you have a good system in place, then it's less likely to happen, okay? So I want y'all to remember that whatever you want in this business, you 100% can achieve it. 100% can achieve it. But you're only going to achieve it if you work for it, right? You are not going to just wake up one day and have $2,000 in PRV and think that you're making it, because that's not how this business works. Chloe just posted on our page for leaders, and her son is super sick. She hasn't gotten out of bed with him today. But here's the thing, she has booked parties. She has parties to close, because in those moments our kids need us, or in those moments that you just want to sit there, that's fine. Do some work. Instead of scrolling on Facebook, do some work. Like, I love y'all and you guys are killing it. We're having some great months, but everybody should be active. Let's be honest. Everybody should be active in these next few months, because there's so many things happening. We have a sale for the next 2 days. We have the warmers of the month. We have Christmas stuff coming. We still have the harvest and holiday collections. We have bricks. We have tons of stuff releasing this month. If anything, we should all have over 2,000 PRV. Like, why not, right? People want this stuff. Scentsy is a wanted product, but you have to tell your people. And I don't mean tell your people by posting a flyer. Nobody cares about your flyers. I'm gonna be honest. If you're posting flyers and not real life pictures, what are you doing? Let me tell you. The way you market matters. I have people that have told me recently they love my marketing. And that's not to brag. But why do they love my marketing? I'm real. I post real pictures. I post myself. And those people that told me have never bought anything from me. Okay? So instead of a flyer, do what I do. Just search Facebook. Search in Facebook like gold Christmas tree warmer, or pictures of November warmer of the month, or whatever you're looking for. Just type the name Scentsy warmer or Scentsy bar or blah blah blah, and it will pop up, and there will be real pictures on there that y'all can use to market. And that's where I find a lot of my pictures for the products that I do not have, because I do not have every product. I do not. And half the pictures I use are not my pictures. Let's be honest. Okay? So I really want y'all to start focusing and thinking like, okay, if I want to hit 500 PRV, what do I need to do? Have I followed up with my people? Have I shared on my stories and with my people all of the things releasing? Have I texted 30 people about the party or about the sales today? I texted a bunch of people last night about the sale. I'm about to go home and do some more because Harper's taking she's awake now. But Harper was sleeping. I'm about to go home and she's still not feeling well. I've had a sick baby all week, but that hasn't stopped me, right? You have to work. You have to do it. And I know y'all work full time, most of you, because I did. I do. I'm still employed. I'm just on maternity leave, right? So you need to find what works for you, right? If coming home and working for 45 minutes right after you come home is what's best for you, do it. If coming home and working right before the kids, or right after the kids, you need to do what works for you. For me, what works for me and Harper is we wake up in the morning, we both have our breakfast. I have coffee, she eats. I lost y'all for a second. We chill out for a little bit, and then she gets sleepy and takes a nap, and during that nap I do my work. After that I don't do anything else. It's about an hour or two, and I knock out as much as I can in that hour or two, and I do what I have to physically do in my office. When it comes to follow-ups and all of that, I will wait until later in the day, and I'll do it when she's napping, and I'll let her nap on me, because she'll take a long nap on me, and sometimes we need that. But while she's doing that, I can work. I can follow up. If it works best for you to do that too, then do that. But the thing is, we need to be transparent with ourselves. We need to know what we really want, right? And what we really need. So I want y'all that are watching, I know 3 or 4 of you are watching, I want y'all to comment what your why is. Like, what is your why with this business? My why is I don't want to go back after maternity leave. I do not want to go back to work. I just don't. I love staying home with her. I love doing Scentsy. I love being able to take care of my family. I love being able to make dinner, even though I hate cooking. I just love that aspect, and I love that I'm still making money. I love that I can stay home and be a work from home mom and still provide for my family, but stay home and not miss a beat with Harper. I love that I can control my paycheck. If we need more money, guess what? Mama's gonna hustle some more, and Mama's gonna work so that we can have the extra money. Because if I quit my job, guess what? We're losing that income. We live off of not just my Scentsy, but we live off of also my full-time income plus Jeff, right? That's why Jeff's looking for another job. He starts in a week and a half. But I want y'all to comment. I don't see any comments. Comment your why. Why are you doing this business? Why are you here? Tell me why. Why are you here? Yes, girl, and I meant to message you back, but like I said, I have had a sick baby. So I'm going to message you back, but, and it's not even necessarily being slack, it's just like, you lost that consistency. Your why should drive you. If your why is not driving you, figure out why and figure out what you need to do. If your why is not driving you, then clearly that's not your why, because my why makes me work so hard every day. Yes, Holly, I love that. Oh. So I need y'all to think, because this is the time that even if you're just a hobbyist, even if you just want 200, even if you just want 500, whatever, this is the time that you should be achieving those goals so easily. Because we have Christmas tree warmers coming out. We have the warmer of the month is amazing. We have the sale today. Yeah. Eventually work from home. You got this. Like these things are all very possible, but being consistent and doing these things is what's going to make it happen, right? Like Chloe says all the time, like you make if your dream is to be a stay-at-home mom, you can make that happen. You have to be that person that doesn't put your kid down. If you put your kid down for a day, that's okay. Pick it back up, right? Me and Katrina actually just had this conversation the other day. You should not be working Scentsy 7 days a week. You should not. Do not do that. So here's the thing. What days do you want to work? I work Monday through Friday. If I really need to do something, I will do it on Saturday or Sunday when Jeff is home to help with the baby. But I will not do a lot. And I will contact my customers and I will do all that. But I will not step foot into my office. Harper's probably going to start crying, so I'm going to have to go. But I want y'all to start thinking, like, let's be transparent. Let's be honest. Let's remember what it is. If you need someone to keep you accountable, I can keep you accountable. Find an accountability partner. Holly and Katrina have become accountability partners, and they've both told me how much it's helped. My girl Brittany is my, she's not on this team, but she's on the page. She is my accountability partner, and we keep each other accountable. We both have newborns. She actually has 4 kids, but we both have a newborn. We both have husbands at work. We're both, at home right now, and we're both directors. So it's easy for us to keep each other accountable because we know what we need to do, right? So y'all think on this. If you're watching the replay, hit comment #replay, but be transparent, y'all. Message your people today, right now, after you get off this live, and go talk to them about the sale. Ask them if they want a personal. I messaged a bunch of people last night and was able to give a bunch of them their personal shopping link. So now I'm going to have these people that's incentivizing them to order more because they want the free and half offs, right? Best part, they don't have to do it right now. They could order $100 today, $100 in a couple weeks. Sorry, all hiccups. But that's for them. Like that's so that they can get the free and half off products. I don't want the free and half off products from them if they want it, right? Give them their Christmas presents for free and half off. Anyways, baby's crying. I need more coffee because it has been a long week. I'm gonna go hustle for the next hour before this sale, and y'all have a good Thursday, and I cannot wait. Go on my post I made this morning and share your numbers, okay? The post I made this morning, share your numbers. I want to see what your numbers are tonight and tomorrow after, the sale and everything, because this can change your month. You should all be active. Okay, I love y'all, but you should be active after this. You should be, okay? Holly, you're killing it. You have higher PRV than I do right now. Great job. Katrina, you are almost to 100. I guarantee you by the end of the day, you could get to 200. Huge deal for a lead consultant. Huge deal. I am so proud of you guys. But have a good Thursday. Good luck with the sale. Post those numbers. I'm so excited. I cannot wait to see what's up there because I really want to shop it, but I'm holding back. I don't know if I will or not, but we'll see. But Those of y'all watching the hashtag replay, comment your why. Let's be transparent, okay? Bye, y'all.